Good morning.
Good morning. We're up. It's early. The sun's coming up.
It's windy.
It's windy.
It's chilly.
But we're going to do a ship tour of the Celebrity Beyond.
Yep.
We're going to start on deck 15, take you around, play with some copyrighted music. I know it's going to be here because we already can hear it. And we're going to show you guys the Celebrity Beyond. Let's go.
Let's go.
We decided to start on deck 2, work our way out, less people. This is the destination gangway. We're coming down here because there are a couple things down here that's worth noting. If you do bring kids on this cruise, this is called the basement. This is a teens only, so 13 to 17-year-old, but that's their area right here. And the only other thing on deck 2 that's worth noting is something we hope you never have to go to.
The medical facility. It's accessible via the forward elevators only, and we're not going to go up there.
We don't want you there, but it's there on deck 2.
Deck 2 is also where the gangway is. We've been accessing the gangway on deck 2 via the aft elevators on this ship. On the Beyond, there's 4 complimentary restaurants that are the main dining rooms. You can reserve either one before your cruise, during your cruise, or you can just walk in. On deck 3, there is Normandy and Tuscan restaurant. We've tried both and they're great.
Normandy is more, I believe, French based. They have exclusive things. Tuscan's more like Italian. Tuscan was our least favorite restaurant. The service there was just a little slower. I mean, the food was still good, but Tuscan was a little bit slower. They do have this piece of artwork. But deck 3, aft, you'll find Normandy and Tuscan. So now we're going to walk forward and show you guys what else is on deck 3. You're going to see some Christmas decorations on this ship. We did come for the Christmas holidays, so this may or may not be on your selling. There's a restroom right here by the restaurants. Coming in this corridor, it's mostly just artwork. Don't know the story behind that, but that's a pretty cool piece of art. But over here, they have these gaps, I'm assuming. You can see the interior of the ship. That's where all the workers and stuff they've written all over it, probably signed it along places and stuff. We thought that was cool. We are entering where guest services are. This area is internet assistance. So if you have problems with your Wi-Fi on board, this is where you would come. This is deck 3, kind of towards the middle of the ship.
There's also a library back here in this corner. It looks like you can borrow books or leave books.
And then over on this side over here, that's guest relations. Those guys are awesome. Very prompt in their service. We didn't have any issues, but very prompt. We did ask a couple questions and they were very quick to take care of it. Coming out, so this is called Grand Plaza. They got the big Christmas tree. And this is the famous Martini Bar. These guys put on a really good show in the evenings, and the cocktails go down pretty easily. Now we are at Camp at Sea. This is for the little kids. In order to get here, you have to go up on deck 4, walk to the front of the ship, and then go down the stairs because it doesn't have direct access. But that's Camp at Sea.
Also on this deck are rooms. There's 2 hallways on either side that takes you to rooms.
We are on deck 4 forward. This is the theater. We've actually came in here a couple times and watched some performances. Very big theater. They do have balcony seating up on deck 5. We'll go show you that in a minute. They do a lot of special effects with the stage and the screen. It's pretty cool to watch the shows. Very cool. Right outside of the theater on deck 4, there's an area called the meeting place, also called Connect. This is like a conference area. And they do hold like different kind of events in here. We did an origami at sea in this room, and they did some trivias, some painting, Q&A session, all kinds of stuff in these rooms. So if you're looking for the meeting place, it's on deck 4, right outside the theater. Continuing towards the aft of the ship, you're going to come up to the club. They do so much in here. Lots of game shows, lots of trivias, just anything. They do everything in here. Once again, it's 2 levels. We probably won't go up there, but for the shows, deck 5 is reserved for suite guests. Okay, on this side of the elevator,
Opposite of the club.
Opposite of the club, which I think is the starboard side, all the shops are over here. Well, not all the shops, most of the shops. It starts with Spirited, Resort Wear. They call this collection of stores the X collection. If you can think it, they got it. Directly across from the X collection is the Future Cruise desk.
That's Attraction, the perfume shop.
This little area is called the studio. That's where if you want pictures made, you can go in there, set that up, private photography.
And then you come to shore excursions. You can book your excursions here. You can browse through things. You can ask questions. They usually have someone here at certain hours that are posted on the board, and they will answer all your questions. Very helpful people.
This area is called the Eye Lounge. They sell Apple products here, GoPros. They have computers that you can look at your pictures, even picture frames, binoculars. Pretty much everything camera is here. And they are here to help you most days. It looks like from early in the morning to late in the evening they're here. There also is restrooms right across from that. If you're looking for Cafe Al Bacchio, here it is, deck 4.
Midship.
Right across from the Grand Plaza. And then on this side is one of the specialty restaurants. Well, actually there's 2 restaurants over here. One is called Le Voyage by Chef Daniel Boulard. I don't know if we could go in there. Yeah, I don't think they have it. Oh, they actually do have it open. So let's go in here for a quick peek. Obviously, this is specialty restaurants. There is an upcharge. check your prices per your selling. There is access to the Grand Plaza right here via these steps. It goes down to deck 3.
There's also steps on the other side over there. So there's plenty of seating around the plaza and the martini bar. For the shows, they do trivias, they have many different activities here.
Here is another specialty restaurant. This is called Le Grand Bistro. This is like breads, they have beverages, they have sandwiches. This is a la carte, it looks like, so. Love the decor in here. Love the decor. Continuing towards the after the ship on deck 4. The next thing you come to is the Craft Social Bar. If you like bourbon, this is your jam. If you want to watch football, this is where you come. They've had games in here. But as I was saying, they have football games in here just about every day, just like right now. They have soccer. But it's right outside the casino, which on this ship is non-smoking. Very nice. The casino is massive. They have all your standard games. They have Texas Hold'em, they have poker, they have roulette, craps. As you can see, any kind of slot machine you would like. But we actually came in here and we didn't mind walking in here because it's no smoke. Outside the casino, there are more shops. This is where all your expensive jewelry is, your fine jewelry. Starts with Time is Now. That's predominantly watches, but they do have jewelry in there as well. Obviously, you got Effie. Which cruise ship don't have Effie? They have it on both sides of the wall, actually. And then the last door is your handbags. This is called Sense of Self. If you want it, they got it. If you continue down deck 4 to the very aft, there are restrooms right here. Be careful because women don't know the difference between gentlemen. So if you go in the gentleman's restroom and you see a woman, just mind your business because they seem not to remember that anymore. And then we come to the last of the complimentary restaurants, Cypress and Cosmopolitan. Cypress is a Greek theme. Cosmopolitan is
American themed.
We have ate at all 4 restaurants. All the food's good.
Yep. Service is excellent.
These stairs right here go up to deck 5, and we're going to go up there. The staircase brings you out to deck 5, as we said. Right here is the onboard chocolatier. Fine chocolate. Lots of seating back here. Blue Restaurant is right here. This is the restaurant specifically for suite guests. So if you don't have a suite, you ain't going there. In case you need more shopping, this store is called Mankind. 100% geared towards men. They got watches, nice clothes, nice bags. Pretty nice. That brings us to Eden. Exclusively on the Edge class ships right now. They do have restrooms. Eden is used for a lot of activities as well. They even have production shows in here. Our personal opinion about that is it's a terrible location for these shows because, as you can see, there's beams everywhere, balconies everywhere. You can't see it. You have to get here an hour and a half to get a good seat.
They do have a lot of seating though. If you just want to come and chill and hang out, There's a Eden Cafe over there. It doesn't look like it's open. It's behind the curtain. You can get food. There's plenty of seating to eat it. There's a bar back here with one of our favorite bartenders, Aaliyah.
That's our jam right there. But this curtain normally is open. It's a cafe. I think they're open for breakfast and lunch.
On C days.
On C days.
And they have like a grab and go concept. It's
Yes.
pre-made. You can't request anything special. They just heat it up. Lettuce and all. Very strange.
And they do have a walkway that goes on the perimeter. Lots of seating up here. You can see the ocean. There is a slight incline back here, so be careful when you're walking.
Look at those egg chairs. And those are kind of neat. Egg chair swings. This looks like rubber bands.
That is a cool chair. You even have a wake view back here if you care for those things. But as you can see, there's lots and lots of seating. There's even some more seating up here, some in that area. But if you sit right here, you could probably see the show good. This is your prime seat right here. But you have to get here 2 hours early. Eden also has a specialty restaurant. It is right here. We'll go down there in just a second. But it pretty much takes you around the complete aft of the ship.
And this is the second level of Eden. You probably could see the show pretty good from up here if you get here early and get a good seat.
A lot of these chairs they got though aren't the most comfortable because you have to lay down or put you in a weird position. So just kind of take that into consideration. That's just some things we have noticed on our experience. Let's go step down into Eden Restaurant. They truly have thought of everything. If you have a walking disability or you have a wheelchair or scooter, they have an elevator specifically for you to go up to that upper level. That's pretty nice. Most ships don't have that. You do have to walk down the stairs or take the elevator down to the restaurant. It almost looks like it's a buffet style, but they got wine, they cook your food right there, they have a small bar. But as I said up at the top, check your cruise specifically because the prices do vary and they are quite expensive. If you like the outside element, they have got an area for that as well. The only negative to this is the smoking section. So if you don't like the smoke or the smoke bothers you, probably not a good area for you to come outside to. But if the smoke don't bother you, this is a great area to come and sit, listen to the water. It's very nice.
You can even watch the sunrise back here. And over in this corner, there's a really cool statue.
Lots of cool artwork on this ship. Lots of cool artwork. Okay, so let's go back inside the ship, walk down deck 5 towards the front. show you all the cool things Deck 5 has to offer.
Yep. Past the chocolate shop at the top of the stairs, you go into this really cool room. It'll kind of mess you up because there's mirrors in here, but it smells really, really good.
We call this the upside down. Kind of what it reminds us of from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But they pump it full with some kind of essence from the spa or something. It smells really good in here.
I think it's to open up your senses.
But you got to watch your head because there's meteors everywhere that will bonk your head. So just be careful walking through here. Cool room. Watch your head though. Sitting area to your left. And then, of course, more shops.
Looks like jewelry, watches, necklaces.
And then here we are to Grand Plaza. Once again, we'll continue to the left here.
There's a watch shop over there.
Oh, there is another jewelry store. Imagine that. Looks like they have Cartier in there. Looks like watches. We'll go over there in just a second because it's kind of broken up here, so there is a cool feature. We'll show you how to get there. Coming up to our left is the Fine Cut Steakhouse. Once again, a specialty restaurant. Check your cruise for the prices. Highly recommend booking early. We did not eat here. Some unique seating there. Okay, so if you're on this side and you're trying to come across, they put a cool little bridge here.
It overlooks the Grand Plaza and the Martini Bar. Gives you some nice views from up here. Good morning.
And then back here in this corner by the jewelry store that we was talking about, if they have the magic carpet down here, this is the door you would go to get there. They open up that door, there's a special walkway. Go out to the magic carpet when they have it on Deck 5.
And when you walk out that door, it's really neat because they roll out the carpet for you. So there's like a carpeted pathway to get to the carpet. It's cool.
So now we're going to continue forward. We kind of got sidetracked there a little bit, but the ship's a little broken up on these decks up here. They kind of cut back and forth across. Coming up to on our right is the sushi restaurant. It's called Raw on 5. It is an a la carte menu. Sushi, fish. They do have a lot of other things besides sushi. Check the menu out. Might surprise you. Past that, this is the World Class Bar. This is specialty cocktails. Kind of elevated atmosphere, elevated prices. It's all elevated. But if it's your thing, it's here at the World Class Bar. Continuing on. Get your cocktails at the World Class Bar. And then you come into the art gallery. This is a place you really want to be careful while you're walking because if you break it, you buy it. And it ain't cheap. There is access to the club on this level.
It takes you to the top level.
Yes, it's right here. I don't think we need to go in there, but it's just the top level of the club. More seating.
And then if you continue forward, there is the concierge lounge and the captain's club desk, where if you have any questions about your loyalty account, you can get those answered there. It's kind of tucked away on the side here. They have certain hours that they have it open, and it's not open right now. They also have the entrance to the theater, to the balcony level here. It looks like the doors are closed, but
Let's see if we can break in. They didn't have it closed on deck 4, so it might be okay. One thing to keep in mind about deck 5 of the theater, if you are a suite guest and I think it's Pinnacle or whatever their highest level is, they reserve this section for you. They don't let anybody else sit here until everybody's got a seat.
Well, that's for the shows. If you come in here for an event like the Spy Talk that we came to, or something that's not a production show, then anyone can sit up here.
I think we covered that pretty well. So just keep in mind, if you come to a show and they tell you you can't sit here, that's why. If it's a regular event, like Amanda said, shouldn't have too much problems.
So the floors between here and 14 are nothing but rooms. So we're going to head up to 14 and show you what's up there.
So 14 forward, the spa is right here, right by the staircase. We were going to take a quick peek, but they have it closed currently, so we cannot go in there. But just check out deck 14 forward if you're interested in the spa treatments. We can give you access to the exit rooms, it looks like, but there's not much. But so if you do make an appointment, it looks like that's spa cabins right there. But here's a waiting area, and then the different rooms. I don't want to get in trouble, so I ain't going too far. Okay, they opened up a spa, so let's go into the spa. Once again, this is on deck 14 forward. So if you need anything in the spa, talk to these ladies right here. They will take care of you.
Good morning, welcome to the Spa and Fitness Center.
So there you go. This is the spa. Good morning.
Good morning.
But here's the spa. They have a barber on the ship. One day I'm gonna get my hair cut. You can even indulge yourself and get the thermal suite. I don't think we can go in there.
Nope.
But relaxation lounge. That's the spa. Let's go check out the gym.
Deck 15 forward at the elevator bank, you will find the fitness center. Not sure how much you can see in here because we don't want to film people. There's an entrance also from the spa, it looks like, up some stairs. Just a typical gym.
Cardio with a view. But this place is packed, so we're not going to film too much. But
they got towels, they got cold towels, they have all the weights, all the things. Okay.
So that's the gym. I stand corrected. Those aren't cabins, just more things for the spa, treatment rooms and stuff. When you walk out of the spa, you can take a left and it comes out to the Solarium. The Solarium on the ship is adults only 18 and older. There is lots of seating out here, and for the most part this pool has been shaded. It's not air conditioned, but it's never been hot out here. We really like this area, it's very nice. 2 hot tubs and a pool. The pool's been about 84 degrees, 85 degrees. Very nice.
It does have a covered roof up there. There's a covered roof, so it protects you from the rain. And then over here to the side, there is the Spa Cafe, where you can get healthy food and juices. They also have 2 restrooms out here, one on either side for the men and the women. This is the Spa Cafe and Juice Bar. The
Spa Cafe is quite busy. early this morning, everybody getting their juice in and their breakfast. But we did check it out. We didn't get no food there. We might go in there today and get a juice. I forgot all about that juice.
Leaving the solarium, you come out to the pool deck. There's the towels if you need one. You do not have to check them out with your card. You just grab them and use them. And then this is the main pool deck. There's a lot of seating out here. There's a pool bar. They have these unique seats in the middle that are circular. Lots of space out here. The pool hasn't ever really looked like it's been super crowded. Looks like the depth is 4 feet, 5 feet, and on this end, 3 foot 8 inches. So the depth varies from one end to the other. They do have these cabanas here. You can rent them. They are upcharged, but I don't know what all you get with them, but they're pretty nice.
Check your prices for your cruise. And then if you're looking for hamburgers and hot dogs, the Mass Grill.
They also have strawberry ice cream sometimes.
And it's really good.
Just be careful of the chairs.
Yeah.
'Cause here's a funny story. I sat down in the chair, I ate a few fries, then I got up to get a drink, and I sat back down, and the leg had been broken, and the whole chair collapsed.
It was pretty crazy. We were glad she didn't hit her head, but
yeah.
the workers didn't know the chair was broken.
Oh.
So check the chair.
Yeah. Check the chairs before you sit in them.
So we're gonna walk
Forward.
Forward. No,
aft. We're
Aft.
gonna walk aft.
to the Oceanview Cafe. Currently, we are walking under the magic carpet. Well, the walkway. The magic carpet's right there. It's on deck 16.
Sometimes they park it on deck 14, and if they do, you would enter right up here to get to that.
Yes. You would enter right there, actually. It is very windy through here, so I apologize for the wind noise. Cool walkway though, and at nighttime it's lit up in different colors. It's pretty cool. Just comes out to the other side of the pool. The pool, the pool. Another piece of cool artwork we really like on the ship is this man holding the elephant. People can interpret this a lot of ways, but the guy's got the weight of an elephant on his back. Shows what you can do if you believe in yourself. Inspiration, man. Inspiration. No negative thoughts. Okay, you're gonna take this door that don't like to work inside, and you come to the Oceanview Cafe. So this is set up with pods. There's cereal, muesli, the bakery, eggs, omelets. There's an Indian station, carvery, you name it, they have it in here. The food in this buffet is amazing. We ate here quite a lot. As you can see, there's lots of seating. It can get busy though. It can get busy.
I wish. I wish.
In the very back, there's the pizza.
I don't think they have it open just yet because it's 7:30 in the morning, but this is where you will find your pizza, cooked fresh to order if you want it.
And the pizza is good. It's kind of like MSC. It's a little bready, but it's pretty good.
Then you have an Oceanview bar back here.
They do. The bar coincides with the one in the front.
Yeah. There's a beverage station, and then there's a seating area out the back. Let's show you what that is. If you want open air seating, they have a little bit of seating back here. Nice views of the water. Just be careful of the floor, it can get wet and slippery. Breakfast with a view.
Once you get to this point, you can go up one to the rooftop garden and the sunset bar via these steps right here. So we're going to do that. Lots of areas to sit outside. There is a smoking section right here. Continues all the way down. Make the left, comes to the sunset bar.
Again, lots of seating on either side of the walkway here. Some of it you may smell cigarette smoke.
On this side.
Yeah. And then you have a nice view of the lake right here. It was fun to watch sail away from here as well.
Here's the actual bar. You come around this way, we're going to show you this because they have a specialty restaurant up here. It's called the Rooftop
Garden Grill.
Restaurant or something. What did you say it was called?
It's the Rooftop Garden Grill.
Rooftop Garden Grill. I think this restaurant's like $47 for dinner, but check your cruise, as we've been saying, because it does vary. This is one place where the glass is relatively low, so you can kind of get some pictures without the glass. Be careful if you're wearing white clothes, because as cool as the smokestacks are, they put off a lot of smut, and if you lean on stuff, you may get smut on your clothes, so be careful. This area is the rooftop garden, hence the Rooftop Garden Grill, as we already said. Lots of seating out here. Very, very plentiful with greenery.
And the big screen where they show movies.
Yes. This is where they do movies. They usually have a pickleball net set up. You can play pickleball right there. And they've had a couple other things out here, but mostly pickleball and movies. On both sides of this garden, they have a plunge pool.
No, only on one side.
So it's only this side?
Yep.
Okay.
On the starboard side,
Starboard side.
they have plunge pools, 2 of them.
I'll go up here so you can see it. This is where I got 2. I thought they were on each side, but they're 3 feet 1 inch. Kind of infinity edge style. How cool is that? If you like to walk, they do have a walk track. This is the downhill. We'll show you the uphill in just a minute when we get over here.
This is deck 15. The walking track actually goes up to deck 16 as well. They have seating, they have towels in case you need them. There's an elevator to get back in, or doors to get back into the elevator.
Stairs to go back down to 14.
And if you want to take the stairs up to 16, you can use those as well right there.
So if you want to go on the walking track, we're not gonna walk all the way around. Well, no, I'm gonna walk you around because I want to go show you something over there. We're getting steps this morning. It ain't gonna kill us to walk one lap. There's ping pong tables to this side. This is where they are. If you like to play ping pong, they're right here. But here is the incline. So instead of stairs, they did this. The incline's not super steep, but just there is an incline. We have reached the top. There's a whirlpool right there, towel station. And then there's 2 more decks on the front of the ship. It is known as the retreat area. We cannot go in there. This is a pay-to-play area. It's the spa suites, it's the Aria suites, it's all the suites. So if you don't have a suite, you cannot go in there. The walking track literally has everything. There's a whirlpool here. There's a whirlpool right there at the beginning, kind of right there. Towel station. Then you continue your walk. We're going to continue our walk back around because the ship, like we keep saying, is a little broken up. But at the end of your walk brings you to the mast bar, which that's where we're going to go currently. But as you can see, the ship has plenty of seats. If you can't find a seat out here, it's because you don't want to. They have the magic carpet up here. That's a cool concept, but if it's windy, they close it down. We did go out there one night and sit out there and listen to the water. It was pretty nice. They actually have the magic carpet open, so we're going to walk out there real fast. Super windy.
They have a bar, lots of seating, and sometimes at night they do dinner. Excellent views of the water.
The dinner out here is what, $59.95?
Not sure.
Yeah. Check your cruise planner.
It is an upcharge.
If they don't have enough bookings, they will cancel dinner. So, but this is the best views, man. The best views.
And we did get to see the carpet move last night. It moved from deck 15 or 16 down to deck 5.
We were kind of headed towards the mast bar. And there it is, right here off of the running track. And I believe if you go down there, it's a dead end. Down this corridor, it's a dead end. So we are going to end our ship tour here. If you have any questions about the ship, let us know. We just spent 10 days on her. It's a great ship. Wonderful. Great service. Yep. But now, this is a conclusion. It's the last video you guys are seeing from the ship. We got to go pack.
Yep.
So until the next one, peace.
Happy cruising.